Hello, poetry family. The revolution will not be televised. Kendrick Lamar said it at the 2025 halftime show. Did he come up with that phrase out of thin air? Well, there were a lot of things in the halftime show that referenced Black history, and some people knew about them, and some people were totally clueless, and some people were in the middle. So maybe this video can help some people out, or maybe it's familiar. But the phrase actually came from a poem or song by Gil Scott Heron from 1971. And Gil Scott Heron was a poet or musician, however you want to say it, who lived from 1949 to 2011. And you guys can debate whether song lyrics count as poetry. Maybe I'll do a poll, and you guys can debate in the comments whether song lyrics count as poetry. This is my show, so I say they do. Bob Dylan won a Nobel Prize in Literature for his song lyrics, and regardless of genre, I say that song lyrics count as poetry. And what I'm going to do is actually deconstruct what Gil Scott Heron did a little bit, because he accompanied his poetry with music, or, it was really a song. And I encourage you to look up the original recording, because I really do a little bit of a disservice to it by taking the music away. So, but I do want to make people aware of where this phrase came from, and that in the context that it came in the 1970s. But why is it relevant today? And why did Kendrick Lamar think that these lyrics would be relevant to us today? And it also was a precursor of hip hop and rap music, and Kendrick Lamar was paying tribute to that as well. So I want to make everybody aware of why here in Black History Month, when we should be taking a look at the contributions of African American culture to American culture, because they really are foundational. Okay, so let's read some Gil Scott Heron and look further into what Kendrick Lamar was talking about. The revolution will not be televised, by Gil Scott Heron. You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. You will not be able to lose yourself on Skag and skip out for beer during commercials, because the revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you by Xerox in 4 parts without commercial interruptions. The revolution will not show you pictures of Nixon blowing a bugle and leading a charge by John Mitchell, General Abrams, and Spiro Agnew to eat hog maws confiscated from a Harlem sanctuary. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you by the Schaefer Award Theater, and will not star Natalie Woods and Steve McQueen or Bullwinkle and Julia. The revolution will not give your mouth sex appeal. The revolution will not get rid of the nubs. The revolution will not make you look 5 pounds thinner, because the revolution will not be televised, brother. There will be no pictures of you and Willie Mae pushing that shopping cart down the block on the dead run, or trying to slide that color TV into a stolen ambulance. NBC will not be able to predict the winner at 8:32 on report from 29 districts. The revolution will not be televised. There will be no pictures of pigs shooting down the brothers on the instant replay. There will be no pictures of pigs shooting down brothers on the instant replay. There will be no pictures of Whitney Young being run out of Harlem on a rail with a brand new process. There will be no slow motion or still lives of Roy Wilkins strolling through Watts in a red, black, green liberation jumpsuit that he has been saving for just the proper occasion. Green Acres, Beverly Hills, and Hooterville Junction will no longer be so damn relevant. And women will not care if Dick finally got down with Jane on Search for Tomorrow, because Black people will be in the streets looking for a brighter day. The revolution will not be televised. There will be no highlights on the 11 o'clock news, and no pictures of hairy-armed women liberationists and Jackie Onassis blowing her nose. The theme song will not be written by Jim Webb or Francis Scott Key, nor sung by Glenn Campbell, Tom Jones, Johnny Cash, Engelbert Humperdinck, or The Rare Earth. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be right back after a message about a white tornado, white lightning, or white people. You will not have to worry about a dove in your bedroom, the tiger in your tank, or the giant in your toilet bowl. The revolution will not go better with Coke. The revolution will not fight germs that may cause bad breath. The revolution will put you in the driver's seat. The revolution will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised. The revolution will be no rerun, brothers. The revolution will be live. And as powerful as those lyrics are, they are so much more powerful in the original recording coming from the voice of a powerful Black man. So I do encourage you once again to look up the original recording and to take the time this month to read about and study, attend cultural performances. Nobody can take this month off the calendar. Nobody can take away our cultural celebrations in America. So just take the time and celebrate with joy these cultural celebrations that we have in America. I love you, poetry family. I love you, beautiful humans. Have a great evening.